Hello everybody, this is Gareth Cahoon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Otherwise you can look me up in my ministry and donate to the charities that I support at garethcahoon3@gmail.com on PayPal. This one here is another good news story. I saw Jesus in my dreams for 3 nights in a row. TikToker who preached Islam to 100k viewers. Now he follows Yeshua, Jesus. A TikToker creator from Birmingham, England, who spent years defending Islam to more than 100,000 followers, is speaking out about his decision to embrace Christianity, describing the theological doubts, death threats from former supporters, and a series of vivid dreams involving Yeshua Jesus that he says ultimately changed the course of his spiritual life. Before publicly embracing Christianity, Chaos had spent years creating Islamic content and defending the faith to an audience of more than 100,000 followers on TikTok, growing up without religion. Unlike many people who move between faith traditions, Chaos says religion played almost no role in his upbringing. I am from Birmingham, UK. Faith was not a part of my childhood at all. My family are all atheists, he told Britannia Daily in an exclusive interview. Despite having no religion framework growing up, he says, always sensed there was something beyond the material world. I consider myself agnostic when it came to organised religion, but always believed in God more as in everything, or as they say, spirit. His search for meaning led him to explore spirituality through unconventional routes. I even dabbled in psychedelics and philosophy for spiritual reasons, so I have always been curious but not settled on religion. Discovering Islam, Chaos says he encountered Islam for the first time at the age of 25, and his journey into the faith began entirely on his own terms, without the influence of a Muslim social circle. I came to Islam on my own accord. I didn't have Muslim friends, he told Britannica Daily. This detail matters. There was no community pulling him towards the religion, or no friends introducing him to it. His path to Islam was self-directed from the very beginning. It was mostly social media videos, which led me to buy and read books and unfolded from there. The concept that reasoned most strongly was Islamic monotheism. It was though it was through the logical reasoning of one God, as I always believed in oneness when I was seeking. He says the simplicity of the message was immediately compelling. It clicked intellectually when it appeared to be simple, straightforward, and common sense. One God worship, that alone. The arguments made by those involved in Islamic outreach also played a role. The arguments given by people in the field of Dawah seemed to make sense. Becoming a public Muslim voice, as his engagement with Islam deepened, Chloe's began creating faith related content online and built a following of more than 100,000 people on TikTok. He became known for defending Islamic beliefs and engaging in theological discussions with his audience. Looking back, he believes the public nature of his role him subsequent made his subsequent doubts far harder to possess, and he is candid about the personal cost of that tension. There are many things I couldn't logically defend, and I find myself doing that on lives, even though deep down I was questioning them too, which of course I feel bad about. He told Britannica Daily the admission is striking, it is honestly. It reveals not just an intellectual conflict, but a genuine moral discomfort. A man publicly championing arguments he privately doubted, aware of the weight that carried. The family reaction to converting to Islam. When Chloe's first converted to Islam, his family struggled to understand the decision. My family did not understand it at all. While he says there was no major confrontation, tension surfaced in quieter ways. I didn't get any major backlash, only little bits of gossip, however. Some relationships did not survive the change. I did not lose some family members, but they did not talk to me after finding out. A serious commitment to Islam. Cloyes is emphatic that he was not a casual or nominal Muslim. I was far from perfect, but the obligatory practice of praying I did every day, missing the odd ones, but I tried. Fasting with something he consistently observed beyond the basic obligations. He invested heavily in learning the faith. I wanted to learn, so I spent a lot of money on books, took courses, and spoke to people of knowledge. I was fully committed, I believe. The question he could not ignore. Despite that commitment, doubts eventually began to emerge that Cleo's found impossible to set aside. He concedes created centered on both Hadith literature and specific Quranic passages he came to believe conflicted with modern scientific understanding, specifically Shur al-Muraq 67.5 and Sur al-Mu'min 23 verse 14 and Sur al-Taik 86 verses 6 to 7. Determined to find answers, he reached out to Muslims he considered knowledgeable. I spoke on the phone with two people, three others via messages, all knowledgeable. Some responses opened new avenues of thought. One of them gave interesting answers regarding the Hadith. When I then researched all the phone call, others left him more frustrated than before. Another one told me, leave that which gives you doubts. Hadith reference. That of course didn't clear up my questions. He also noted that the Quranic concern he identified emerged after those conversations and that he would still welcome a response. I would love to hear someone explain it, but I haven't asked anyone yet. This is a real great story of a man that preached the faith of Islam only to find out that it was full of holes and leaked water. And now he's following the one true Messiah, Yeshua. Shalom, Aaron.